每个企业都跟我们的生命一样，我们会在生意上感到绝望、迷失，或者是太多选择。当然，我们会走到成功的道路上。每逢星期一到星期五上午10点和下午3点，我们都会邀请 Singapore Excellent Award 的得主上我们的节目，跟我们分享他们的心路历程，还有他们的成功的道路。这个节目是由 Singapore Enrich Group 荣誉呈现。
我是阿宝，非常感谢你们收看这一期的封面人物。每一次呢，邀请来到直播室的封面人物的嘉宾呢，我靠告诉你们大家都是卧虎藏龙的。每一个企业家背后一定有他的辛酸史跟成功历史所以今天也很开心邀请到了一家在新加坡有30多年的历史的建筑公司。Hi, good afternoon, Mr. Tan. As I mentioned earlier, we known that Building Associates Singapore Private Limited have been around for 31 over years, so since 1982 till today. So I understand that you're the second generation in this running the business.
Right, correct.
So what were the challenges when you first joined the company? Because I believe that you must be quite young then, 30 over years back.
I joined the company when I was around 35 years old.
Can I assume that you were just fresh from the school or from national service then?
2 years after national service.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. So actually, I was never educated in or have any background on building industries.
Are you sure?
I was actually trained in electronic industries.
Are you sure that you're an electrical trained engineer?
Yes.
Not a civil trained engineer?
No. But it happens to be a family business.
Okay. So being asked to rope into the business itself.
Being roped into the business, and from there I just carry on into
So what were the challenges then when you went into this business? Because as you mentioned that you are engineer trained, as an electrical engineer trained, not civil trained. I believe that there's a lot of drastic difference.
There's a lot of drastic difference, so I have to pick up slowly. I actually start from right at the very beginning,
sure.
At the low end, where we started doing training and even go to the site management and working with the workers how to do installation as well. So I actually start right at the bottom.
I understand that Building Associates' main focus will be on the roofing per se itself. Was that the main focus when you guys first started out?
The company was started out as a trading company. So
trading company.
Yeah, trading in building materials. So along the way, I think we have actually moved from trading, because trading of general products is very competitive, and we are trying to look at a niche market. So we actually went into the installation of roofing, metal roofings and facade along the way.
Wow, you mentioned metal roofing and facade. This is a new term I believe to most of our viewers. Can you share with us what is facade? If I get it correctly.
Facade is actually the envelope of the building.
Okay.
That's what you see outside from the building. We normally, there's a general term, we call it as a facade.
Okay.
Which you see, let's say you pass an office where you have a lot of glass and
yes.
So we call the whole thing as a facade.
So you mentioned that Building Associates' focus at this point in time will be on roofing and facade.
Yes, correct.
So, what were the major challenges then when you just joined the industry? Because at the point in time you're only 25 and you're civil trained. How about running business to you? Does that sound alien to you, or you're good with running a business then?
No, it's definitely totally alien to me. I mean, fresh from ROD and 2 years working in the electronic industry, I think joining the construction industry is very new. And as I said, I have to start right from the very beginning.
Sure.
And actually work with all my contractors, all the suppliers together.
What was the biggest dilemma then when you chose to join the family business? Or was there any?
I think we got no choice. I'm the only male in the family.
Okay, given a choice today, will you still go back to this family business, or you choose to strike on your own then?
Given a choice, I would actually prefer to do something which I have an interest in it. At that time, I think at that period of the time, I think it was being young, actually heading nowhere.
I understand that, because for we Chinese, we tend to have this tendency that we are pass our business to the next generation. Normally, it's to the male per se in this area itself.
Yes, but I think nowadays, to me, I look at things differently nowadays. Whoever is interested, even if my daughter is interested, I think there's no harm. Ladies are actually equally good as well.
Yeah, especially in the civil engineer, we understand that there's a lot of professional or successful civil engineers in the market itself.
Yes.
So, since this is the second generation, are you on the path to groom the third generation to take over the business then?
At the present moment, I think my two daughters are not too keen.
Sure, they're not very keen in this business
so
at this point.
Waiting for my third one, who's still young.
Oh, okay. Can you share with us some of the big projects or some of the major projects that your company is involved or have done previously?
I think a couple of major projects we have did recently is actually, one of them is GSK, biological plant at Tuas South Avenue.
Sure.
The other one is at the Institute of Technical Training, ITE, quite ITE West Campus.
Okay.
And recently we did actually Rolls-Royce factory at Seletar Air Base. Then Jurong Island, actually we are doing a couple of projects in Jurong Island. One of them is German investment manufacturing some specialized rubber which is called Lansex, and the other one is actually biomass.
Wow, for a local SME company from a new startup in 1982 all the way until today, you guys have big names in your clientele list itself. Can you share with us how you managed to convince these big boys to pass that contract to you?
We are lucky in the sense that the first one we have started off with GSK. We have good support from our manufacturers who are actually doing manufacturing well-known products. And with their helps and with our commitment, actually, and what we promised to our client GSK at that time, we deliver. So it gives us a very good reference there, and from there we grow. Other clients start to actually believe in what we are giving them in terms of quality and things like that.
So can I assume that for your company itself, one of the core values in business must be in terms of quality assurance, and also the promise, and you must deliver the promise that you make also.
Yes, correct.
So what are the other factors, if you can ever remember, like contribute to the success of your current business or to the place where you guys are now today?
Put it this way, I think one person alone cannot do it.
Sure.
Actually, if I have another partner who's helping me out a lot as well, and actually a lot of the rest of the things actually with the assistance from my staff, actually that is where we can make it where we are today. I think one man cannot build an empire or whatever it is.
It's always a teamwork. Yes.
Yeah.
As far as we understand, prior to recording, you have mentioned that Building Associates started off with a couple of men, staff in the company itself, and now it grew to a team of 30 overs. Of course, that includes the foreign talents and foreign workers working with your company too. And we know that in days ahead, Singapore government are coming down on foreign labours. So, what do you think that will be? Is there any immediate impact on the business or anything that will motivate your company to think off the box?
As far as foreign workers is concerned, in the construction industries, although the government is actually clamping down, what we have to do is actually look for products that is not so labor intensive. If we can mechanize, we mechanize, and this is to improve productivity and reduce the
intensities of the manpower itself.
Having said that, but we are also looking around for new products, but building technology is not as advanced as electronics or
Sure, I totally understand that.
So it takes a lot of time and things like that.
Yeah, because whenever I have, business owners will come on board to join us, this is one of the major concerns that share with us, because building technology is always lagging behind compared to electronics technology per se.
Yes,
So when you know that your company is being nominated and being awarded Excellent Award, what was the initial thought that came to your mind then?
I think actually we are quite surprised that we are nominated, and we are very happy, and I think we should strive to do better.
Wow! So in tangible or intangible what's it called, results or rewards after getting this award, care to think of one or two tangible or intangible results?
I think with this award given to us, I think it will help us to move up our company profiles.
Sure.
I think clients will be, new clients will look at a different perspective. We are actually giving people value.
Sure.
And at the same time, what we promise we deliver.
Yeah. I also know that every business will have a short, mid and long-term goal. You are the second generation in the business. I'm sure that the first generation has set the goals for the second generation to take over. So at this point of time, do you have any short, mid or long-term goals for the company and for yourself?
As far as long-term goals, we're actually looking into moving
Out of Singapore?
Singapore. And at the same time, we're also looking into working with some like the government universities and all this to see how can we improve our productivities and improve our design so that we will be less reliant on foreign workers.
Sure.
Yeah.
Can you share with us, I know that this 30 over years of entrepreneurship, from an engineer trained to become a business owner today, I'm sure that you definitely have your ups and downs in this 30 over years of journey itself. Can you share with us one or two worst case or best challenges you've overcome in your life?
Worst case? Worst case, actually for 30 over years, we are quite lucky in the sense that we do face some setbacks during the construction downtime or whatever it is, down period where the industry is facing a lot of credit crunch and it is, and I think we do have our nightmare in collection of this, but at that time because we are small, because we are small, we can be a bit selective.
Sure.
By doing so, actually, it helps to actually reduce
Sail
our
through
risk,
the
reduce
risk,
our risk
yes.
and sail through in that sense.
Wow, in fact your company, I should say that you have seen through 1986 crisis, 1991 Gulf War, 97 Asian crisis, and until today.
Yep, correct.
Wow, you are a veteran in this industry.
Not really.
Can you share with us for our viewers who are keen to come into this building industry business itself, what are the things that they should prepare themselves before they plunge into this business or in this industry per se?
They must prepare to work very hard. Okay, as what people say, construction industry is 24/7.
Are you sure?
It's almost 24/7.
You should be more than that, correct?
It's more than that, and like I say, you must have a passion for it.
Sure.
I think if you have a passion for it, I think things will work out well for you, whatever it is. Yeah.
Wow. Thanks a lot for your advice and your sharing for this afternoon itself. Because I really think that for these 30 over years of experiences that you have accumulated over the years itself, I'm sure that you're able to guide yourself to see through the situations on hand. And we all know that in Singapore, labor is getting more and more expensive, and like government also encouraging us to what's it called, to invest in technology. So what do you see how the industry will be evolved in the next maybe 5 or even 10 years down the road?
I think in that sense, building the way buildings are being built will change. Okay, I think products, more and more new products will be evolved because we are trying to increase buildability and so that we are less reliant on manpower. At the same time, we are also trying to use recycled product as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's a good one.
That is the way the building is actually moving towards.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Tan, for coming on our studio today to share with us your insight on the building industry. Thank you.
Thank you.
是啊，今天我非常开心的邀请到就是陈先生来到节目当中跟我们分享他的创业旅程哦。虽然他是第2代，不过呢，他一待就待了30多年。这30多年旅程当中呢，他克服了很多的障碍，他也跟我们分享了，真的。你要进一个行业的话呢，你要下好苦功，你要付出很多很多的努力，同时你还有热忱，才有办法呢，在你的领域里面呢各显风骚。你好，我是阿宝，我们下一期再见。